Hi, welcome to another random video game store.
Hi,
Can I help you today? Do you guys still offering to get old consoles and stuff? Yes, we do still accept
You do?
old consoles.
Alright, fantastic. I have my PS4 with me right now.
Oh, I wouldn't really call it PS4 retro or old, but
With the
alright, controller to give it in good shape.
some games. So,
And a ton of games. Cool. This is good. This is really good. So I assume you want to sell this and then we can work out the deal and get a console.
yes.
Alright, cool. So yeah, everything looks good and in order. So what do you want? We have a Nintendo Switch. We have some awesome Switch games, Super Mario RPG.
No. I want this.
Oh, you want that? The PS5?
Yes, I want the PS5.
You sure you want the PS5?
No, because hear me out on this, alright? I have
Okay,
seen
see
trailers. I've had this for about 8 years or so, and it's kind of old in my opinion. It's still working fine. There's no problem with it. But I just want to trade it in, get some more money, and then I'll pay the difference and just get a 5.
Well, I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Okay.
I don't think you should get the PS5.
In your opinion?
Yeah, I know it's your money. You can spend it on what you want, and I totally understand that. I respect that decision. But at least allow me to help you to make a conscious decision on if you should get this console or not.
All right, I hear you out.
Ready? All right. So in terms of games, there's games for the PS5, right? Look at all these. There's games. But in terms of exclusives, there's literally like 11 or 12 exclusives. Some of those are games that you never even know about. Some of them are games that ain't even come out as yet.
What?
But I guess Sony this generation just comes in any W and they can take it just like them. MK1 for example, right? MK1 is a very awesome game, but you can get it on your PC, on your Xbox. You can get it on your Nintendo Switch. That is way cheaper than the PS5. Way cheaper. Graphics are not good, but you can get it on your Switch. There's other games that are still being made for your PS4. For example, Street Fighter 6 come out recently. It's on PS5. Looks stunning. I have to admit, very, very cool looking, just like MK1. But you need to understand that Street Fighter 6, believe it or not, is still available
Okay.
for
I understand. I
the
get it.
PS4. Straight awesome game, but it looks good on the PS5. Obviously, all these games I'm going to mention are good looking on the PS5. But they still work, and a lot of them were still being made for the PS4.
Really?
Then they said, okay, the PS5 is coming out. Let me just simply make a version for the PS5. You can totally forget about MK1, but still pick up Street Fighter 6 and straight for PS4 right now. Brand new. And there are still games being made till to this day.
Okay.
Believe me, till to this day. That's still that are not coming out on PS5 but are coming out on PS4. Believe me, you can keep your games. There's no problem with that. You can keep your games. Plus, look at the design of the console. The thing look good to you in a way. It look like a spaceship. It look like a mock-up somebody do on YouTube or on TikTok or on Google or whatever you think about. Compared to the PS4 Slim that you have right there, that is to me the PS4 Slim is the best looking PlayStation console of all time. The PS5 looks cool, I guess, standing up.
Yeah, this does look.
It doesn't look
better than
good
that,
compared to the PS4 Plus. It's standing up, good. Let me talk about it. You literally can't stand up your PS5 because if you can't, it'll literally like something inside will start dripping on the circuitry and then damage it forever. So don't bother with the PS standing it up, but you can say, oh, you can lay it down. Yes, you can lay it down, but just remember, you still need a stand. The stand comes free. It comes free with the OG PS5 that I have right here. But if you're getting the Slim, don't even bother with the Slim. You need to pay $30.
It's more
$30 just to get
what the hell?
a stand, which makes no sense. Your PS5, your PS4 that you have right there can literally stand on its own, sideways and horizontal. And it's 2024. It's 2024, and believe me, PlayStation already announced the PS6 coming out in the next few years. They even giving it a full 9-10 years like the PS4 or PS3 or the PS2. Sony basically just look at the PS5 and said, yo, listen, this ain't working out for we, this ain't doing good for we, here's what we can do, and that's it. That's basically it. And the controller, It's a very good looking controller, I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, you need to pay as much as this game costs, a full $70. The games are expensive, yes. You need to pay sometimes more or half or the same price as the games itself. It's a good feeling controller, but believe me when I say this, the PS4 controller, the DualShock 4, feels way better in the hands than the PS5 controller, the DualSense as they call it. So you might want to hold on to your controller also, hold on to your games and hold on to your
just like the games also.
You remember those themes that your PS4 get? Those awesome themes? Well, forget about all though for the PS5. Forget about it because the PS5 doesn't have any themes. It really has any customizability compared to the PS4. The PS4 really have to hack it. On the PS5 you had awesome themes, awesome theme music, put all games in your folder, the icons, everything, you can change all the music. Literally the only music that changes on the PS5 menu is when you select a game. Almost every game get PS5 menu music, it changes. It looks cool, the menu looks awesome. Believe me, the menu looks cool. But at the same time, you have to admit, once you put this thing up, it looks good, it runs smooth. I admit that, I'm not gonna lie. But compared that to the PS4 UI, I'm sorry, but the PS4 gets a way better UI. You get a way better menu, you get a way better customizability, the themes are all that. I like all of those extra bells and whistles when it comes to those simple things like a menu. The PS5 on the other hand doesn't have that, so sorry. Plus, not to mention, the PS5 is basically, in my opinion, a souped up version of the PS4 Pro. You're slim. What? It isn't better than the PS4 Pro, but the PS4 Pro is slightly better than the PS5. Let me explain. The PS5, in terms of graphics and the internals and the specs, is better than the PS4, hands down. I understand that, but the PS4 Pro, believe me, if you have a PS4 Pro, you don't really need a PS5. Plus, you can basically swap any model of the PS4 from base straight to the Pro version. You can basically just swap out the hard drive for SSD, and it kind of reminds you of and it'll look and sometimes run like the PS5 in a way. But that's basically, in my opinion, the PS5 is basically a souped up version of the PS4 Pro. So yeah, that's basically it. You don't need the games. The console is good overall. It's a good console. But in your case, you have the PS4. You have a ton of games. Everything is still working cool. Keep it. You can still buy games that are coming out right now for the PS4. Games that are right now coming out for the PS4. You should keep your console. Really should keep your console. And yeah, just keep your console. But you sure you don't? But listen, you sure you don't want another console though? I can give you the Switch. I could give you the Nintendo DS. I can give you a Nintendo 3DS. Or
no, I don't. No, I don't want that. No.
I can give you this PlayStation 3 right here. It's dusty.
I can keep.
It's dusty, but believe me, it works.
So long to the store.
It works.
I can keep all this, right? So
you keep it on. Just have a good day.
Alright.
Good day. Have a nice day, sir.
You keep it on, yes.
I don't want to.
Don't let what I just said just now
Goodbye.
in the video deter you from getting your console. Like I said, if you have your own PS4 and it's still working fine, and you can still pick up games today for the PS4. If you don't have a PS4, but you really want a PS5, you really want a console, I would recommend, and you have the money, I would recommend get a 5. But if you have a PS4 and it's still working good, don't get the 5. Wait until the 5 goes down in price, because the 5 still is up in price after 3-4 years. So keep your PS4. So yeah,